Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Honduras. In the last episode, we completed our justification against Australia. And then we launched our war. We initially landed here at Brisbane, and we established a pretty decent beachhead. But we started to get pushed back, but I was able to launch a second naval invasion into Sydney and flood our troops in there, and I think that has opened everything up. So we are now rolling at the moment. What we need to get is some airfields. There's one down here. There's one up here, so we have a bit of a ways to go. So we shall see what happens. I probably need to reorganize some fronts here at some point. Divisions. Those guys are all set up there. I mean, this army group could come in. It's a thought. In fact, let's go ahead and bring a couple of the armies in. Facility with an unassigned scientist. I'm not too worried about that right now. Oh yeah, we've blown the northern flank completely open. Alright, and now we have a pocket. Excellent. Okay. So in actuality, what we're going to do here... Yeah, that northern flank is completely open. Like, why are there American troops down there? And flagged as hostile. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till these armies are in theater before I start messing with things. Holy cow, dude. Well, that is gonna cut... Well, no it isn't. They still have ports. Okay, so they're not completely cut off. I mean... I may not need anything, because we're pushing towards Perth already. Yeah, we just took Perth. And then they should all transition back south once they've cleaned all that up. I see. We took 178,000 casualties. We inflicted 163,000. So pretty long, you know, well, not lopsided, but it's not in our favor in terms of casualties, but they're at 86% towards capitulation already. Darwin's about to fall. We need to get Melbourne and Adelaide. I'm not even sure these guys are going to get there before this is over. Which is fine by me. Let's see. A nuclear submarine we sunk. Good. I mean, the Navy looks good. Doesn't look like we had any real issues. Okay, looks like they are in theater. All right. And these fronts are collapsing, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give them some orders and tell them to go. Not going to worry about the front lines or really doing anything right now because I don't think I need to. Let's see. 100%. Alright, there it is. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to pump it. Alright. And this army group is going to fall back to New Zealand. The Marines are going to fall back to the islands. This army group, I think I want you to stay. I want you to stay up here, so I'm gonna have you guys fall back to this area. Alright, and this army group, fallback line here. Yeah, it's pretty negative right now, but we will take care of that issue momentarily. So what we're going to do is we're going to suppress subjects. We are going to come down here, emerging outlook propaganda campaign. We are going to reduce autonomy in Australia. And then we are going to start building. Network infrastructure is good. Let's get airfields built up. Actually, hold on. Did I forget? Yep, I did forget. Radar stations. Air defense. Sure, I'll throw in a couple of missile launch sites because why not? Naval bases. Do any naval bases need to be beefed up? A little bit. Alright, and the rail needs to be looked at pretty heavily. Get all of this upgraded. No, the rail construction I don't think counts. Pretty sure it doesn't. But that doesn't matter. Because all this construction is going to rapidly reduce their autonomy. I think it's kind of broken, actually, but I mean, it is what it is. Now it's going to hit a point here where it's not going to let me do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to rail construction, because that doesn't count. And wait till we can reduce their autonomy again. Alright, so we're now out of that war. Côte d'Ivoire. I do have a positive opinion of us. I don't think it matters. we need to start grabbing as much resources as we can. So we're going to start tearing away across Africa. All right. Alright, we do have a whole other army group in here in case we need them. We'll see what that army group can do. And we need to move some planes around. These are all light fighters. Multi-role fighter wing. Let's get those over here. Let's get them flipped over to close air support. Ooh. There we are, 350. That should actually be good enough. Alright, are we ready to reduce autonomy yet? 14 days to go. Yeah, well, as soon as we actually absorb Australia, this problem will go away. So, not a big issue. What are we not making? Not making hypersonic cruise missiles. We're not making, well, we're barely making our strategic bombers. That's more, let's see, we also aren't making arsenal birds, super heavy tanks. Oh, well, things are kind of short and slow there. No big deal. Alright, we can now reduce autonomy. Reduce their autonomy. And then go back here. And get all this construction done. And what I want to do is want to get everything built that we can before we annex them. I think the things that are going to take the longest are the naval base construction. Alright, I think we can speed things back up. Yeah, we have plenty of power. Net production of nuclear fuels at 4,000 kilograms. I think we might need to bring another set of reactors online. Australia wants to buy the F5Es. Yeah, go ahead and buy them. Okay. Oh, we actually have one thing we missed. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and annex. Now, I honestly do not think we are going to need any of these. There we go. Now we're talking. And we have 140 light metals. Beautiful. Alright, that means we can come into here. And what we're going to do is we're going to crank up armored personnel carriers. We're going to crank up self-propelled guns. Self-propelled anti-aircraft guns. We're going to crank up oh, that pushed steel over the line. Okay, no big deal. We can back steel off a little bit. Perfect. So we need to build up a really nice stockpile of APCs and IFVs, because right now we have 38,000. I probably want something around like 200,000 stored up. Alright, so justification against Cote d'Ivoire will be done. 8th of November 2054. Let's see, Mali. I can't justify against them because they have the same ideology. Right. Well, we're going to run across Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Benin. Well, Ghana and Benin. And Togo, right. And that'll put us up against Republic of Africa on both flanks. And we could probably roll north. Coming into here is going to be an issue. Potentially. Alright, how is our budget looking? Pretty good. The point where we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop the taxes back down. We're probably not going to give us a little bit more wiggle room there. Yep, total generation is coming up. That's good. Oh, the other thing we need to look at is we have some more comsats we need to launch. Right, we need to launch more comsats. We can put... I think we can put 3 of these. On a launch vehicle. Yep. So then that means we just need to launch 20 rockets. Alright, well, still not quite enough. See, rails coming along. Indonesia wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, you are not part of Republic of Africa? No. Okay. Good. Good, good. Just wanted to double check, make sure. What was that? Was that all the stuff I demolished? That might be all the stuff I just demolished. Alright. Well, I think we're at the end of the episode. So that went pretty well. Alright, so we'll continue working our way across Africa while we wait for our equipment to build up. Increase our light tank production a little bit. Ramp up some fighter production. Okay. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. And we'll see how far we get. Next episode. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time.